participation in Medicaid or mandatory participation in the exchange programs or any program like this. However, it's not over until the gavel strikes on June 5th when our legislature goes out. But we have a part-time lobbyist, our state medical societies up there, and also I can tell you that many of the state specialty societies, the eye physicians, the dermatologists, they're all watching this very, very closely, very carefully to make sure that what happened in Massachusetts hopefully doesn't happen here in Connecticut. It's really about the best answer that I can give you. We're very cognizant of Massachusetts, and we don't want to have that similar situation here in Connecticut.
I have a question, Mark, along those lines, not to put you on the spot, but I know that the medical societies had, with legislators try to get bills introduced in favor. Hearing the discussion today in the room, and you kind of hear our concerns, are there I know there's a legislature in Fairfield and Norwalk area who was on the insurance committee, okay? So maybe we get some of those, and maybe could the medical societies have them draft a legislation introduced that would help protect physicians, like the oversight, but the minimum fees, identifications on the cards, which seems to be, at the whim of the insurance companies to, and leave us in jeopardy and going forward.
Liz, I really appreciate your making that comment because I was thinking the exact same thing, and I was going to talk with Dr. Oshman about this. But with your comments, Sue, and others that we heard here today, a lot of good suggestions, a lot of observations that we had about the implementation of the exchange plans going forward. And wouldn't it be good if we can get even a small group of people here so that we can meet maybe with the insurance companies and or the legislators saying, as we go forward in the development and the implementation of this, these are some concerns that we have, and can you make sure that you build into these plans a very simple thing, come out with a card that clearly identifies, that this, Anthem patient happens to be in the exchange plan. That would help us tremendously. Tell us what the deductible is. Are they in the platinum or are they in the bronze? So we know what that deductible is. Those sort of things. But if you're willing, and if other people are willing to, perhaps work with us, the County Medical Association, we can try to network with the insurance companies and also reach out to the lawmakers with that regard. But
and also having meetings like this. I mean, you voiced your opinion. These people heard you voice your opinion. They heard strong opinions, they heard, weak opinions, but whatever it was, you got your point across at least to them. And I think Jason's going to go back and think about the card now and think about what he wants to put on it. And I don't think they even realized that this was going to be a problem, and it just came up. So now he realizes, well, we have a problem here, and he'll go back, but I think we need to hold him to it also. It can't just be that, oh, we voiced our opinion and then he left. I think we need to make phone calls. You can write to him. You can call him personally. We can have another meeting, like this where we bring him up. We can have our lawyers address the issues.
I was just going to say, I don't think that's in his control, Jason.
Right, so. But he's still making rules for people to come onto his exchange. And even if it's not a rule, he can make a suggestion. Right. I've heard from all these doctors, we're setting up an exchange. I think it would be in your best interest as an insurance company to help the doctors out a little. At least make the effort. It may not be a rule, but